next time.
Let me tell you what happened though. Do you use your phone in bed? Like when you're just about to put it away?
No, not really.
Never?
Not really, no.
At all? So you never lay down in your bed on your phone?
No, I have before, but most of the times, generally I'll be staying up, watch TV or whatever I'm doing, then I go to bed. And when I go to bed, there's no phone.
Okay.
Like my phone goes on airplane mode when I sleep.
Yeah, okay. Do you charge it next to you?
Sometimes.
Yeah. You don't charge your phone every night? What's your problem?
Just live life on the edge, man. Just
you ever wake up on 7%?
Yeah,
like,
I've definitely done that. I've definitely done that.
Man, my phone's almost
Generally,
out.
I'll put my phone on the charger when I get home. So I just put it on the charger, leave it there.
Oh,
So then by
really?
the time I get to bed, it's whatever. It's got 80%, and that'll see me through. Then I get home. Then I get to work just on the on the charger again.
Interesting
Yeah,
strategy.
yeah, that's it. I'm just like, hey, don't touch me. Don't call me.
Anyway, I share that because I tapped into that conversation because yesterday I got home and I got changed and brushed my teeth and stuff and went straight to bed. I thought, I'm going to bed. Like I'm going to go to bed early. I'm going to get 8 hours. I'm going to get up at 5. It's going to be sick. And I go to bed and I was on my phone and I'm addicted to my emails. I know it. Don't lecture me about this. I was checking my emails before bed and I see an email from LinkedIn. And I thought, oh, what's this? LinkedIn billing. Check it. $940.
Oh, you're on a premium subscription. Hello.
What the fuck's going on here? So I click into it and I look and we've got a job ad running at the moment.
Ah, right.
Now, to my knowledge, I set the thing to be $100 total spend.
You did $100 a day.
Well, no, I got on and it was... So anyway, I was about to go to bed early, got into a panic. Right, I got up, grabbed my laptop, trying to work out what's going on here. And I look into it. It's running for $70 a day. It's been running for 12 days or whatever it is. And I'm like, something's gone wrong. I've just spent $1,000, but I got really upset.
Yeah.
I felt like $1,000 was burnt. So I sat there on the back end of LinkedIn trying to find help, blah, blah, blah. How do I create a ticket? This is an error on their end, blah, blah, blah. And I work out how to create a support ticket or get on a chat. And I jump on a chat with someone and then they send me somewhere out and I'm thinking, this is gone. Like I just got to get over it. Just go to bed. Like just close your laptop and at least you'll get 8 hours sleep. Anyway, maybe 45 minutes later after chatting to like 3 different people, I'm chatting to this girl called Sarah on LinkedIn Help. And she's like, what's the problem? And I said, listen, I went to do this. If you check my previous job ads, I never spend this much, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what's happened here. I had no intention of spending that much. I don't have the money, please, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? They refunded the whole thing. And let me tell you, in that moment, how happy I got.
Pumped.
I was going to bed and then saw that I lost $900, got my $900 back, over the moon. In the same position I was mentally before it. Over the moon now, but going to bed like, yeah, what a day, what a link. I was going to put a post up. I love LinkedIn. Why?
Then I would have gone to bed.
I was freaked.
You're too pumped.
When I saw, when I saw the money come out, I was like, what is this? You know what I mean? And then I was too startled to try and not do something about it there and then. But by the end of it, dude, over the moon. And then I was like, I'm in the same position now that I was before. Isn't that weird? And it reminded me of the whole car starting thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, look at that. I lost $900, got it back, wrapped. Right? Wrapped, over the moon. I wouldn't have been as happy if I made $900. But the fact that I got the money I lost.
Or had you not even known that you lost?
Yeah, I had no
$900?
idea. Yeah.
wouldn't have
Prior
been as
to
happy.
checking my email,
Yeah.
that email didn't just come through. It had been there for like an hour. I just hadn't looked at it. And then it was like, this thing about life and your expectations, man. Right? The same way and the story I've shared previously. Never happy when your car starts. Never. Not once. Have I been happy since that day that my car started?
Yeah.
But that story where I couldn't get it to start, and when I did, I was over the moon. And it's like now I was back in the same position an hour later. I was stoked. Expectations, man. like expectations.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Set the bar here, or you get used to, or whatever it is. You start doing this all the time. It kind of gets really familiar, and then all of a sudden that doesn't make you happy anymore because it's just like, it's normal. Car starts, it's normal. Of course I'm going to buy lunch today.
Yeah.
What do you, do you know what I mean? Of course I'm going to buy lunch. Of course I'm going to drink sparkling water. And it's like someone would kill for chilled, clean, filtered, sparkling water.
You just grab it out of the fridge. A healthy man has 1,000 wishes. An unhealthy man has just one.
But dude, like, it's like, where else? The thing that because I was laying in bed after it and I'm like, wrapped. I can't explain to you how wrapped I was. I couldn't believe that it came through. I could not believe it. And then I was just sitting there thinking, you're in the same position you were, but you're wrapped now. Like, do we need a loss to feel the, you know what I mean? Like, what? Where else is this happening?
Yeah.
In your life? Me, personally, I'm talking to myself here. But like, it's like, where else is this happening in your life? Where else are you like, do you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
If you found out you were sick tomorrow and then it was like, oh no, I was the wrong person, you'd be wrapped. You'd be like, oh man, this is the best day ever. But you were just as healthy yesterday and you didn't care.
Yeah. So today I went to the physio and if you cancel within 24 hours, you still get to pay $100 or some shit like that. And
What a rip.
oh, what a rip off. Anyway, I had so much on today that I was like, fuck it. Like, here's my Amex, don't talk to me. All right? I've just got so much on. Anyway, I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll just go. It was around the corner, it's not far, Port Melbourne. Went to the physio, doing my thing, get a phone call. It was my apprentice, let it go through the keeper, and he calls again. I didn't see it the second time, and then I thought, all right, if it's important, I better give him a call. He's called me twice. So I called him back, and he's like, oi, I've just had to take your dad to hospital. I'm like, right, okay, what's going on? He goes, this, and this. He's pretty much didn't collapse, but he was like lightheaded, dizzy, and all that sort of stuff. So I took him to the hospital, and it's like, okay, in that moment, like, I had so much on today, and I still do, got heaps. Like, I'll be working tonight.
I'll be here.
Yeah, we'll do it together. That's it. You help me, I help you. And it's like I had so much, like my whole mind was, how the fuck do I get out of these physio appointments so I can go back to the office and start working and keep doing what I got to do? And then in that moment, like you said, it's like, oh, I got to go to hospital now. The work didn't matter. I'll do it tonight.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the apprentice. Oh, I got to go back to the office and do a couple of reports, then I'll come. Do you know what I mean? The work didn't become as important anymore. It's like, that's all right. All right, cool. What's the issue? What's happening? Where is he? What's he doing? He goes, cool, he's in emergency. They're doing some tests, blah, blah, blah. Is he all right? He goes, I don't know. All that sort of shit. Spoke to the doctors on the way there. I wasn't in a panic or anything. I'm generally pretty level-headed when shit like that happens. I'd like to think I'm the person people call when there's a catastrophe. Because I'm like, cool. This is what we're going to do. Let's go.
I feel like I'm that person.
Yeah. Anyway, so making phone calls on the way there, making my way there, get there, have a chat. Walked in, saw him, and he was fine. Like, he looked all right. If you saw him and had a conversation, you could have a perfect conversation. Everything was all right. His blood pressure was really low.
The funniest part about that was I did see your old man about an hour before all that happened. And he came in and he's like, thumbs up. Hey, I was on the phone and just gave him a thumbs up. And then like Steve's in hospital.
Well, it's literally when he came here, he actually goes, fuck, I got the shakes all of a sudden, a bit dizzy. He's like, I thought nothing of it. I go, have you eaten? Do you want a coffee? Like, do you want something? Do you want to just chill out for a bit? He goes, no, I'll be all right. And then he drove to site and then that's what happened. But similar to what you were saying, like, you weren't concerned about that before. You weren't concerned about his health. I wasn't overly concerned when he said he got the shakes a little bit before, but maybe I thought, hey, maybe I should have said something or done something about it. But, in that moment, I was just driving to the hospital. I'm like, cool, nothing else really matters right now. Invoicing, reports.
I can wait.
Fucking
insurance claims, I can wait.
Like, all that
everything
shit doesn't matter.
Physio,
exactly right. And you get to the hospital and he was okay. I was like, okay, good. You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Spoke to the doctor. He says, yeah, they'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So I get back into the work and come back here and fucking flat out again.
Everything's just waiting for you.
But it was like everything's waiting for you. That's right. You'll die tomorrow and you'll have 4,000 emails in your inbox. The world's just going to keep ticking along. But similar to what you said, it's like I was so flat out. I've been so, should I say flustered? I don't know if the word's flustered. Just pressure. Just under pressure. That's fine. Pressure makes diamonds. Like, I have that mentality. I try not to ever feel sorry for myself in those moments.
Yeah,
when I'm busy, I'm like, no, like the way out is the what's it? The obstacle is the way. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got to go through this shit. That's how you're going to win. That's how you're going to win the game.
Great
go
book.
through it. Yeah.
Have read
I haven't read it yet. I've got it. But shout out to Mike. He got me that for my birthday, I think, last year. So, yeah, got through that moment and I was like, all right, I'm not worried anymore. But why? I was in the moment when it happened.
Yeah, and it's like you are so relieved. You came back to the same position you were in at the start,
That's
but
right.
you feel so good about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
that's
like-
right. It's better, but then you're back into what you were doing before.
So is it what is it?
Comfort? Is it a level of comfort? Because touch wood, had that been a disaster,
Yeah, nothing else would matter.
exactly. You think I'm coming back to the office today to process some fucking reports and invoices and send a couple of emails? Probably not. Think I'm concerned about my 3 p.m. meeting tomorrow with a developer that we always have every fortnight? Probably not.
Yeah,
So-
it all goes out the window. Yeah, I don't know. It just
That's how dopamine works in your brain. It's a survival instinct for like humans. So if you're like hunting, dopamine helps you to keep hunting for hours and hours and hours and hours, and then you achieve the prize. So that's like how the
Yeah.
brain functions.
Yeah.
yeah
But nowadays we have an abundance of triggers of dopamine.
Yeah, but it's more so like in my example specifically, it's like if someone said the level I was feeling post the thing to be back in the same position was so good. And then it's like someone take $1,000 off me every day and refund me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be wrapped. I'm gonna have a sick
Yeah,
life.
because you had a task, and if you complete the task, you will be rewarded by dopamine. That
Yeah,
is
but-
how you put an expectation to yourself, and you achieved it.
Yeah, so it's like, do you need to lose every day to feel good? Do you know what I mean? Do you need to count,
you don't.
count your L's? Because I guarantee you, I swear to God, had someone paid $1,000 invoice, I wouldn't have felt as good. Do you know what I mean?
You would just look at it, oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it would feel like that. But to get back to grand and keep all the leads,
There you go. That's the zinger.
maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully one of those comes through then.
Yeah. But it was just like,
Good customer service though, as well from
LinkedIn.
that space. No, in that instance.
shout out to LinkedIn. Shout
Yeah, in
out
that
to,
instance. Seemed like it took a little while to get there.
oh, dude, they'll pass me on from person to person.
yeah,
And I
which
just
is
thought this is
frustrating.
going to be, I'm not going to, like, I'm wasting my time
Yeah.
here. Just go to sleep.
Yeah, it's not like an Amex thing where you call them up and they're like, yeah,
Amex.
cool, sort it out, done.
Shout out to Amex.
Yeah. Yeah,
Amex
big
are
fan.
the best.
They called me today. Say good day.
Say hello.
No,
Tell them so.
they just called me to say hello.
Yeah.
No, and but again, they said, hey, we've noticed someone's trying to buy something on Apple with your iPad. Is that with your secondary phone card? Is that you? I said, no, let's cancel it. It's like, yeah, sweet.
You didn't know who was doing it, what was happening
Well, no one should be buying anything from Apple, as in
from
online.
from the company
not,
card.
Yeah, online. So I'd say, no, cancel it. It's probably, it might not have been one of our employees. It could have been like someone got the number somehow.
Yeah,
know what I
it's,
mean?
like it's been breached
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. So, what was I saying?
Don't know
Oh
how
yeah,
it is.
so that was good by LinkedIn to actually give you the money back. Good customer service when they do
full
stuff like
refund,
that.
dude. $944 or something like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I thought it was sick. I thought it was really good. But yeah, I was just I was going to message you as soon as it happened and say, hey, got a sick topic for the podcast. Sick topic for the podcast tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know, man. Is it expectations? Is it
Yeah, there would be definitely a level of that. It's like you said, every morning when you get
me,
into your
I-
car, it's like, no, this is going to
Dude, it
start
took
today.
me straight back to that moment.
Yeah.
Straight back to that moment, and I thought,
Well, imagine your car was a piece of shit every single day, and you're like, fuck, I hope this thing starts today. And then when it like you have to turn the key. Remember cars when you had to turn the key? Fuck.
not at all.
No, that never happened. Never lived through that. I'm 40. I did.
Where well, the kids of today won't know what this means.
Yeah. And for those of you at home, probably is doing the action of winding down a window in a car.
Do you know why they call the nosebleeds?
No, because it's so high up with altitude, your nose bleeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
This makes sense.
Wow. Did you know that? Everyone knew that.
Everyone knows that.
Wow. I didn't know that.
There you
I have
go.
to
Yeah, you do.
Google it the other day. Yeah, man. So expectations. It's like, where in your life do you have these? Are you getting so comfortable with what is already good?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So do you reckon also, I mean, let's look at it, expectations with employees.
Dude, everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's every aspect,
That's what
there's
I'm
an
saying.
expectation of
that
your
was
life.
that was where I got startled because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, where else in my life, dude? Where am I? Like, you know what I mean? Like, woke up pain free. Never think about it. Never bring myself back to this thing.
Last week we drove to Adelaide. Lovely Adelaide. Had a good time. It was for work. Had an event up there. We did a success conference and great success. Pardon the pun.
At the success conference.
At the success conference.
So much success.
But we
at the
had,
success conference.
so if you weren't there,
You
one
missed
might
out.
say you were unsuccessful.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.